Since the new year, I've had 3 different people reach out to me looking to buy a second home here in San Diego. And all of them?
They want to buy right here in downtown San Diego.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lennon, a San Diego-based realtor with over a decade of experience helping people make smart moves. I love helping people who reach out to me from my YouTube channel. So if you are looking to buy or sell in the greater San Diego region and want to get in contact with me, as always, my information can be found in the description below. I'm recording this in mid-January and it's 75 degrees. That alone explains a lot. San Diego isn't about escaping life, it's about living it differently. The weather, the walkability, the energy downtown, it all adds up to a lifestyle that keeps pulling people back until eventually they stop leaving.
For a lot of people, it's not just about the house, it's a lifestyle. Creating a version of life that's completely different from the life they have at home. And for a lot of people, it's that one trip that they took to San Diego that they cannot get out of their mind. These are the type of people I talk to all the time.
San Diego is the kind of place people build memories in. College years, military life, early careers, chapters that stick with you. It's that place that people lived once and always talked about coming back. The weather, the ocean, the lifestyle, it stays with you.
And when people start looking at it practically, downtown San Diego, it just checks every box.
Downtown San Diego is one of the easiest places to own a second home in the city. Most buildings are secure, professionally managed, and designed for a lock and leave lifestyle. You don't have to worry about yards, exterior maintenance, or checking on the property when you're gone. For part-time living, condo ownership downtown, it just works.
For most buildings in downtown San Diego, you're about a 5-minute Uber ride from the airport. So that's why a lot of second home buyers focus their search here, because it makes those short trips and long weekends actually achievable.
Then there are the views. Bay views, city lights at night, Coronado in the distance. These are views you can't recreate later, and they tend to hold value long term. And for a second home, that visual payoff matters.
It's no surprise that downtown San Diego is going to be the most walkable neighborhood in San Diego. Anything that you'd want to do is right here. You have great restaurants, you have events, you're on the water. And what's really attractive for people, especially looking for second homes, is that you don't need a car for this area.
You're also centrally located. Beaches are a short drive, Coronado is right across the bridge, and you're connected to the rest of the county without committing to a long commute. Everything feels close, which is exactly what people want when time in town is limited.
That combination, being so close to the airport, views, the ease of ownership, and the walkability are all very attractive to second home buyers. But not all of downtown is created equally. So the downtown area is comprised of 6 different neighborhoods that make up approximately 2.5 square miles. So first off, you have Little Italy. She's iconic. Little Italy is a wonderful place to live. I lived there myself for a couple years. It's a foodie's paradise because there are so many great restaurants. There's so much to do there. And it has a boutique feel to it. It's very charming. There's also one of the best farmers markets in the entire county. The only thing is if you are looking for that high-rise living with sweeping views, Little Italy mainly has mid-rise condos. A lot of the high-rises are going to be luxury apartments. But if you do want those high rises, we have the Columbia District, which honestly has the best of both worlds because you're bordering Little Italy and you have amazing buildings there. So you have buildings like Bayside, you have Electra, which Electra's really cool because there's so much history. So this used to be the old SDG&E power plant that closed down in the 50s, and they refurbished it and they made it into luxury high-rise condos. And then right next to the Columbia District is the Marina District. Marina District is basically all water views. So you're right on Pacific Highway here. It has more of a neighborhood feel to it. You have tree-lined streets, there's a park, and there's some amazing buildings here. Some of my favorite. These are going to be a collection of all luxury high-rise buildings. Pinnacle, Harbor Club, and one of my favorites, which is Park Place. I will say, in terms of HOA, they have some of the highest HOAs in this area. Bordering the Marina District is the Gaslamp District, which is actually where I'm at filming this right here.
The Gaslamp Quarter is where downtown goes to party. Nightclubs, bars, and packed weekends. This is the nightlife hub. With the San Diego Convention Center right across the way, it fills up with travelers, especially during major events like San Diego Comic-Con, when the streets are wall-to-wall people. You'll see older Victorian-era buildings, brick exteriors, and mid-rise structures. It's busy, energetic, and draws a younger crowd. More of a place to go out than a place to live, but that's just my opinion.
Now, east of the gas lamp is East Village,
home to Petco Park. Some buildings, like the Icon building, let you watch a game right from your living room. This area has seen major redevelopment and continues to grow with a lot of newer buildings, though many of those are going to be apartments. But when it comes to downtown areas, this is where most of the homeless is going to reside. But it is actively being cleaned up as new projects come in.
This area is known for having a different aesthetic. So a lot of the condos here, they're more of that loft style. So think taller ceilings, more open spaces, brick walls, that kind of feel to it. And then lastly, we have Cortez Hill. So Cortez Hill sits up on a hill. So it's a little bit further removed from the rest of the downtown area. So in terms of walkability, it's gonna take you a little bit longer to get to places, especially the water, but you're equal distance to walk to the gas lamp or into Little Italy. And it does have more of a residential feel to it, which I know people love. When people are looking for second homes, they're not taking in school ratings, commute times, and yard space into consideration. What they want is something with low maintenance, to feel safe locking it up for long periods of time while they're not here. Something that's in a really nice walkable area with tons to do. And most importantly, something that feels like they're on vacation the moment they land. But I have talked enough. Now it's time to show you a real example of one of my favorite buildings here in downtown San Diego.
So the condo I wanted to show you today is in the Harbor Club, which is in such an iconic building. This has 2 towers. This building was built in 1996. There's 41 floors, 201 condos. And the one I want to show you today is a 2-bedroom with some of the best views of the bay. So let's go check it out. Funny enough, as I'm editing this video, this condo actually just went into contract by me. So I won't be sharing the numbers, but the reason it sold was simple. Unobstructed views from the 21st floor and an unbeatable downtown location. For a lot of buyers, this is exactly what a second home should feel like. Easy, elevated, and effortless.
My favorite part, of course, she's beautiful. She's perfection. From this view, you can pretty much pinpoint every other building in the Marina District. So you have Pinnacle, you have Horizons, you have Meridian, which is right back there. And of course, you have the Marriott and the Hyatt right here as well. This is just a stunning view. Children's Museum, which is right at the base, as well as a parking lot, which is great for guests.
San Diego has a way of pulling people back in. It did for me. I moved back after being away for 10 years. So if San Diego's been on your radar, if you visited once and found yourself scrolling Zillow the second you got home, or if you missed the time you lived here, maybe during the military, just know that it is possible to make it back.
I love helping people buy second homes here. The energy is just, it's lighter. We're not so focused on the checklists and the must-haves. We're more looking for something that's convenient, that's fun, something that you get excited about, that you get to escape your own little slice of heaven. Anyway, thank you so much for being here and sticking around to the end. I had so much fun recording this for you today, but I also love any opportunity I can get to come to downtown San Diego. It is a good day for me. Until next time, friends, stay classy. San Diego.